This is a CBC podcast.
When you think about hypnotherapy, you might think more about Ravine than improving your health. But tonight, at the Revive Center in Gander, they're hosting a talk about alternative medicines. Certified hypnotherapist and regression therapist Julien Willm will be the guest speaker, and to find out more, the CBC's Melissa Tobin gave him a call.
So you're going to be talking about hypnotherapy and energy healing when you're here in Central Newfoundland. So give us an idea of what those are. Because a lot of times, especially when we think of hypnotherapy, some people are thinking about entertainment as opposed to something for your health.
That's right. So hypnotherapy is therapeutic work. So it's not entertainment, even though there are some similarities, but hypnosis is a state that everybody knows, even though most people don't know they know. It's a state of consciousness that you go through pretty much every day when you wake up and when you go to sleep at night. It's that moment just before you fall asleep or just before you wake up, when you kind of half asleep, half awake. And the interesting thing in that moment is that your brain is in a different state, and in that state what happens is that your subconscious mind becomes more receptive to suggestions. So when you walk with me or hypnotherapy, we use that state and we maintain you in that state of relaxation pretty much to walk with your subconscious mind, to align it with your conscious mind. So when you want to change something in your life about yourself, quite often we notice things about ourselves, things we do, and like, I'd like to not do that anymore, for example. And just being aware of it should be enough to change, but sometimes we struggle with that. So using hypnosis, we pretty much reinforce what you do want on the conscious level so that your subconscious mind is going to kind of boost you every time you go in those situations. We're like, I don't want to do that anymore. Your subconscious is giving you a boost because in the hypnotherapy session, we set it up that way. So it's kind of like setting a program to help you to align on your conscious and your subconscious, so there's no more struggle.
Right.
So there's many things you can address with that. So simple things like any kind of addiction, smoking, alcohol, and so on, but also any kind of phobias or any emotional situations that you feel you act certain ways in certain situations, like it could be simple things like stage fright, for example. But also when you see yourself reacting and say, I wish I wouldn't react that way. Using hypnosis could help.
When it comes to energy healing, now, of course, we're talking about things that have been around for thousands of years, but when we're talking about Western medicine, a lot of people don't necessarily believe in it. So how would you explain what energy healing is?
That's right. So it's something we don't really know that much in that side of the world. So I had the opportunity to live 10 years in Hong Kong, and that's how I got exposed to it. And over there, it's not even a question. People know about energy, and they use it. Same way we use, like electricity here. We don't question it. We just turn on the light, right? Over there, it's the same. They're aware about this energy, that everything is energy, that everybody is connected. So they use it to their advantage. So when something is not going well, they check the energetic connections to make sure that the energy is flowing. So usually we say energy is flowing in circles within the body. So if you go to a traditional Chinese medicine practitioner, that's what they check. We talk about meridians. We have those energetic meridians in the body, and you just want them to run smoothly. So what I do is to make sure that the energy is balanced so that it's supporting you, because energy can either support you or it can not support you, and then it's crushing you. It's weighing on you, and that's where issues can come up, right?
Right.
So it's really about balancing that so that the path is clear, so to speak.
Now, you are doing a free talk at the Revive Center here in Gander. So give us an idea what you'll be doing there.
I'm going to do in two parts. The first part, I will be talking about hypnosis and hypnotherapy. And I will probably do a little live demo for the group if everybody's willing, that is. And it will be just relaxation, right? That people can realize what it is. And quite often after I do those demos, people are surprised. They're like, oh, that's all it is. I'm like, yes, because you already know without knowing, right? And so I will explain a little bit about hypnotherapy in more depth, and I will do this live demo. And the second part of the evening will be more about this energetic healing I do. And that will also be interactive for those who are willing, of course, where you will be able to bring some issues that you may have, and I will address them energetically. So in a few minutes, and it doesn't take long, right, to clear whatever comes up energetically. You'll see it's very easy and painless, obviously. So it's a nice way to address issues, for sure.
And people might learn some skills that they can take home with them, right?
Yeah, well, especially with the hypnosis, because it is relaxation. So after the live demo, you come out of that very relaxed, for sure, and that's something you can implement for yourself as a self-hypnosis, just relaxation, for sure. Counting yourself to this state, and once you experience it, you can recreate it very easily, just in a few seconds, to go back where you've been, pretty much.
All right, Julien. Well, it was great to hear about your talk, and thank you so much for taking some time to talk to me today.
Thank you, Melissa.
Well, Julien Willm is a certified hypnotherapist and regression therapist. If you'd like to hear or find out more about hypnotherapy and energy healing, you can check out the free talk tonight at 6 p.m. at the Revive Center in Gander. And our thanks to CBC's Melissa Tobin for that.
For more CBC podcasts, go to cbc.ca/podcasts.